we're on to some core development. I have Perry lying flat on the floor. ASP has been pioneering core in South Africa, especially in the football industry, for quite some time. It's the most underutilized tool throughout sport. Work on that and you'll find athletes have less injuries, they have more endurance, they have less problems with their body. How do we do that? 3 simple exercises, particular for this regimen. We know that the athlete has a lower back injury, strain. So what we want to do is just do some isolated exercises, still doing core, which will allow him to still do these exercises and get his core nice and strong. We have Perry tucked in there. His elbows are tucked underneath his shoulders. All right, I don't want his elbows over here, out. All right, that's incorrect. You will see this from time to time. It must be directly under. Hands are tightly together. Head is neutral. Toes tucked in with slight width apart, so they don't really touch. 3, 2, 1, I want you to raise. All right, so Perry's raised nicely over there. As you can see, the reason why we call this a plank, because it's actually a plank. If I put my weight on there, no, resist. Okay. If I put my weight on there, it's a plank. How do we activate the right muscles? All right, first of all, you come around with your finger and you poke the bum. All right, if it feels like jelly, you know that it's not activated. So squeeze your bum. All right, you feel there's a lot of tension and resistance, like a tough steak. All right, so there he's going. The easiest way to say to an athlete is hold the sheet of paper between your bum cheeks and hold it tight. You see, he went straight into it. Important, I don't want the athlete raised up like that, because that's incorrect. You're using different muscles needed, and I don't want it nice and low, because you're putting a lot of strain on that lower back, and that's why probably physios say this is not the exercise, blah, blah, blah. If you're doing this correctly, up, you're resting on the right areas, you're supporting the right structure. Last thing is, take your belly button and pull it gently to the back of your spine. The minute you do that, while I'm talking, you can do that now while you're watching this video. Pull it to the back of your spine, you'll all of a sudden feel all this muscle in your abdominal region, all right? And if you squeeze your bum, you'll feel all the lower back muscles, all right? And that's what we call our core. It's the abdominal section, the midsection, and lower back, transverse abdominis. Okay, so he's nice and strong there, holding. You want to start off for about 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds. If you can hold it, that's great. If he starts shaking, now you just watch the shirt or the lower back. And if he starts vibrating like this, you know the core is very weak. Okay. If you can hold it 30 seconds and it still looks pretty strong, push it to the next 10 seconds until you get to a comfortable range. Let's say a minute. A minute you're holding comfortably, then you're violently shaking. Relax. Get back down. Relax. Get a bit of a breather. All right. 3, 2, 1, breathe in, hold, and raise. Make sure your head is nice and straight, it's not cocked back or all the way down. Okay, so just basically looking at the TV. Watch the TV for me. Great, nice and strong. Make sure there's a slight width apart. Perfect plank. Second section is, Perry, I want you on your back, please. Come a bit back for me. Good. All right. Legs are slightly bent. Toes are pointing to the sky. So we're just basically on our heels, wide apart. His head is rested back. Right, looking nice in there. This is called the bridge. 3, 2, 1, let's raise your bum. Okay, now quads, hips, and chest are all in alignment. It kind of looks like a bridge. You're going to ramp off the bridge. Okay, make sure the knees are not wide open, parallel apart, in line with the shoulders, toes pointing up. Okay. Now with Perry, once again, just touch his belly button, pull it in. There, he's active. I can see his whole shirt went all tight. That means he started to activate that. I'm going to poke his bum. Okay, he's already 2 steps ahead. He's activated. What you could find is you must poke both sides of the bum, because you'll find that one side is stronger and you'll be holding the one side, which will cause a referral to the back, and hence you might have, how can I say, a referral pain from that, or impingement and so forth. So make sure both muscles are tight, activating those glutes, and at the same time it should actually draw pressure off that lower back. Nice and strong. He's got it there for a couple of seconds. Relax, back down, get your breath back. 3, 2, 1, let's raise. Good, nice and tight, squeeze. Now remember, I don't want you too high, go up higher, all right, or too low. If eventually this starts sagging, you're not activating anything. Just nice and tight, just there. Third exercise is he's going to roll onto his left arm. Elbow tucked in. Sure, it's getting hot in here. Elbow tucked in, under your shirt over there. Alright, legs nice and straight. 3, 2, 1, let's raise. I like the arm nice and high. Alright, just move up a little bit more for me, Perry. Good. Let's raise. Arm out for me. Head back. Alright, so you'll see it's nice and straight. Foot resting on the other foot. Arm up over there. Push his hips in. There. Perfect. Squeeze. Squeeze. There. Alright, so both are activated. You can see there's a slight bit of shake over there. That means his side bridge needs a little bit of work. But you're right there.
Yeah.
Okay. We're trying to hold him there forever. Another 2 minutes and see if you can hold it out. Okay, so that little shaking there is great because there's an indicator now. I need to work on that. That side impact, that balance, that coordination. If I'm playing with soccer, basically the guy pushes me on the side, I don't want to lose my balance. It'll absorb my core. Hey, get up, I didn't say that. We slave drivers here at ASP. And also at the same time, it's working those shoulders. Your shoulders will feel, oh coach, my arms are sore. Great, because it can make you a stronger frame for the rest of your body. When you've done this side, just bring it down, relax. Okay. Alright, you're going to raise again. Good. You can see now it's slightly more shaky. Alright, we'll work on Perry, don't worry. Back down. And then we need to do it each side. Okay, so we've done plank, we've done bridge, we've done side bridge, which we've just seen over here. I want at least 1 to 5 repetitions. If you can manage 3, great. If you can manage 5, even better. Your repetition, your seconds for reps, I would like between 15 seconds and 1 minute, depending on your current state. If it hurts so badly that you can't, stay away from the exercise. Just chill, maybe push 5 seconds, 6 seconds. You're still hurting, alright, then change the exercise. We're going to do exercises that don't hurt us. If there's a little bit of pain, that's okay, but if there's sharp stabbing pain, you know to cut it out. Next section, we're going to move on to some movement exercises.